Jambo mtazamaji wa UBC TV, unakaribishwa katika taarifa hii ya habari. Tunakuletea habari hizi kutoka studio zetu mjini Kampala. Na katika habari ya kwanza, Rais Yoweri Kaguta Museveni amehimiza wabunge wa mataifa ya Afrika kutunga sheria kuhusu eneo la biashara huria barani Afrika, akisisitiza kuwa ikiwa Afrika itapinga sera za Ulaya za kutetea familia, lazima iwe na ustawi na pia kuwa na soko la pamoja. Ameyasema hayo akiwa katika ufunguzi wa kongamano la 3 la mabunge ya mataifa ya Afrika katika ikulu ya Entebbe. Rais Museveni amesema uhuru wa Afrika huwezi kupatikana kwa mgawanyiko wa kiuchumi na kisiasa.
Sexual education. In the Bible, it says there is time for everything. When children are children, they should be learning about things of children. In the African tribes, when time for marriage comes, people are counseled about marriage. But to get a child and you start teaching her to be a woman or a man is really madness. As we fight for the family, the umbrella for the family is a strong national economy. And the strong national economy cannot be there without a strong continental economy in the form of a free market.
May this conference mark a new era of collaboration among African legislatures to rise above external influences and restore what is inherently ours. We indeed need an African charter that speaks to our uniqueness, one that affirms our values, defends our families, and reduces our dependency on foreign nations to fund the core pillars of our societies.
Experienced this during the legislation against homosexuality. A combination of blackmail, sanctions, and not only deter our spirit, we legislated into the best interests of our families and society. I want to commend all the members of Parliament for standing up and making sure we protect the family value.
Askofu mkuu wa jimbo la Kampala Paul Semwani ametoa ushauri kwa Wakatoliki kote ulimwenguni kumkumbatia Papa mpya Leo wa 14 na kumtaja kwa mchungaji anayezungumziwa katika Yeremia sura ya 3 mstari wa 15. Ameyasema hayo katika misa ya kumkaribisha Papa kama kiongozi wa Wakatoliki duniani na vile kumwombea baraka tele. Misa hiyo imekwenda sambamba na ibada ya maharusi waliofika kanisani hapo kwa ajili ya kufunga ndoa.
The Lord is always with us, guiding the church on which direction to take. In his encyclical, Pastoris Dabo Vobis, Saint Pope John Paul II quotes the words of Prophet Jeremiah, "I will give you shepherds after my own heart," as we read in Jeremiah chapter 3. So God is always there to give us shepherds like he did yesterday. Pope Leo the 14th is now our chief shepherd. He is the vicar of Christ, the successor of Peter. He now has the keys to the kingdom and is the rock upon which Jesus built his church. The church, the people of God, constantly experiences the reality of this prophetic message and continues joyfully to thank God for it.
It has been a blessing in our wedding ever since we started. We had so many challenges, but at least we have tried to overcome them, and we are so grateful for this day. It has been a double coincidence in a way that we have been celebrating, all welcoming the new Pope, but at the same time, we have been having our wedding today. We thank God.
The challenge of relativism, especially among young people buoyed by technology and the enthusiasm with which they are embracing technology, whether that technology will be infused with church values and community values, and therefore the young people will be able to blend what they love about technology with what the church teaches, and how they'll be able to rhyme their own interest with technology with the confusion the elders are facing with technology without necessarily eroding the teachings of the church. For me, those are very critical.
Waziri wa elimu na michezo nchini ambaye pia ni mkewe rais, Janet Museveni, ametoa ushauri kwa wananchi kuachana na fikra potofu kuwa mafunzo ya ufundi stadi katika fani mbalimbali yaliletwa kwa ajili ya wanafunzi waliofeli mitihani au walioshindwa kufanya vizuri darasani. Aliyesema hayo kupitia hotuba iliyosomwa kwa niaba yake na naibu waziri mkuu wa tatu Hajat Rukia Isanga na Kadama wakati wa mahafali ya 6 ya shule ya urembo ya Beauty and Hospitality. Zaidi ya wanafunzi 100 walipitishwa baada ya kuhudhuria mafunzo hayo na pia katika fani mbalimbali.
Private sector to familiarize themselves with this new legislation and regulatory framework and to comply with the new standards and requirements therein. It is important that in line with this legislation, every institution ensures that their programs focus on developing competences that meet the current labor market demands, both locally and internationally. Furthermore, I implore you to invest in ongoing professional development of your artisan and trainers so as to keep abreast with industry trends and best practices. As you go out into the world to apply your skills by joining the workforce or even establishing your own businesses, it is my prayer that beyond the technical expertise that you have acquired here, you will serve your integrity and adopt a good work ethic. I urge each one of you to establish your career goals early and to develop a plan to achieve them.
Previously, we used to receive government support through non-formal training programs, but unfortunately, its funding was scrapped off, affecting us significantly. We also face the challenges relating to the high cost of skilled equipment due to high taxes. It has become increasingly difficult to acquire sufficient training machines. Additionally, there is limited support for exchange programs, which are crucial for learning and exposure.
Big think about the MTN Super. Wali yakapia musite wali yakapia. MTN kabo the Super mustairompia. Then you kabo the smartphone nebi yakabibiona. MTN kabo the Super mustairompia. Then you kabode smartphone nebyakabibyo.
Wefunire simu ya kabode super empya. Olwonyumirwe GB 16 ez'obwerere. Osobola okutandika ng'osasulako emitwalo 4 n'ekitundu. Olw'endala osasula mpola ng'osaayo sente ezitasuka siringi 10 buli lunaku. Ate osobola n'okusasula buli wiiki oba buli mwezi. Nga tuli wamu, vibe zaffe teziremesebwa. Enkola n'obukwakulizo bigobererwa. MTN erungamizibwa ekitongole kya Uganda Communications Commission.
Ubc Commissioner, enhancing tax education and bringing it closer to the taxpayers. Many Ugandans have questions about the taxes they pay to URA.
When we come at revenue, they tell us to clear chitenge at 10,000. And when we are selling chitenge, we sell it at 17. So we don't know whether we are working or not.
Understanding your tax obligations can help you grow your business and avoid unnecessary losses. Now, you can get direct answers. Send your tax-related questions via WhatsApp or SMS to 0790-141-887, and the Commissioner General of URA, John Musinguzi, will personally address them. Tune in to UBC News Tonight every Monday and Wednesday for expert insights and clear explanations. Ubc Commissioner.
Tunasonga mbele na taarifa hii ya habari ambapo kwa sasa ni kwamba Huawei Technologies imeingia ubia na Uganda Broadcasting Corporation kuunda mikakati itakayoleta suluhisho kwa changamoto za kiteknolojia zinazojitokeza kwenye vyumba vya kutengenezea habari. Yote haya ni katika kuboresha kazi za waandishi wa habari.
Today is to celebrate the International Labour Day with you. We understand on Labour Day, as everyone else is at home relaxing, the newsroom is still quite busy. And also on top of that, it's an opportunity for us to strengthen the relationship between Huawei and UBC. Just like Osomeri hinted on, it's also an opportunity for us to engage and network.
Questions, because it also keeps us thinking on how we can make this partnership even better. But for us, one thing we're really grateful for is the way you cover us, and you've been very positive to us over the years, so we do not take that for granted. That is why we do appreciate UBC.
Elections here are very tricky because we travel, we move, we have to send stories, we have to capture stories. So I don't know how we can cooperate in this area, because in that kind of situation we need good phones.
The Miss Bureau Manager has mentioned the phones that can almost do what a live unit can do, broadcast live. We are going into elections. Those are the things we have to discuss.
But then we will send the stories to our country radio stations. So we have a wide network. Our obligation is to ensure that news is covered in all the 146 or 52 districts. So it's a daily obligation.
Na wananchi wamehimizwa kuwa mstari wa mbele katika utafutaji suluhu kwa changamoto mbalimbali nchini kama hatua ya kuonyesha uzalendo. Haya yamesemwa na Mheshimiwa Juma Witonze, mratibu mkuu wa Ligi ya Wazalendo ya Uganda, wakati wa kongamano la wafanyakazi wa Makerere PLU katika chuo cha Makerere.
Let our students here first love their country, respect their leaders, and again put in action what they have learned from school, because the world there is waiting for them with 2 hands.
Thank President Museveni through the Presidential Advisor Pastor Mbabazi in the office of Tim Thara for giving us a huge number of students to come and skill in ICT. So far we have trained 7,000 youth in ICT. Some of them have been able to get jobs through our certificates. And we believe we want now to mobilize the entire country of Uganda to have all youth trained in ICT so that we can be able to reduce unemployment, which is the biggest problem in Uganda. Organize and mobilize the function that is coming for General Muhoozi and the UPDF fraternity in Kololo, that is 13th this month. I was selected as one of the mobilizer to organize 1,000 people to attend that function.
Most companies are embracing that, but how are we preparing our students to be ready for that, especially here in Uganda? How are we doing that, and how are we aligning them to the different partnerships that help enhance those skills? So
that with cooperation and putting ICT into integration together with innovation, we can build up our country, and it's with the youth that are going to make our country the better one. And
a long time they have equipped us, to become patriotic, to go to school. I appreciate there's USE, there is UPE. We've been able to get, education.
Na huo ndo mwisho wa taarifa hii ya habari kutoka hapa UBC TV. Shukran sana kwa kutizama taarifa hii toka mwanzoni.
UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Tranquility and bliss are one for the unforgettable urban escape at Gazelle Guest House. Experience a true African hospitality at this eco-friendly haven.